Now, it's no secret that I'm pretty subpar when it comes to deadlifts. Actually, nobody probably knew that until I just told you just now, so yeah. But considering everything else I do fitness-wise, I'ma be real. Ain't nobody give a flying f about no deadlift. Well, that was until today. Now, generally, I'm not one to back down from a challenge. Rather, I'm always for trying to reduce any weak points that you might have. So, given that I don't have the best deadlift in the entire world, my goal was to see how much I could increase my deadlift in only 30 days. Now, if I was gonna do this, I knew I'd probably have to call in some assistance. Now, this is Bro. But for the sake of this video, we'll just call him Zay. Now, Zay is what I consider to be a pretty seasoned deadlifter. I mean, his deadlift PR is currently set a little over 500 pounds, which is quite impressive. I mean, just look at him prep for this set, bro. Absolute beast. Man, just look at him fight them demons. Them demons, gone. He the definition of winter arc for real. Like, I'm just saying, bro. So I had asked him for some deadlifting advice. And the three main takeaways were: go heavy, good form, and do it very often. Now, doing deadlifts very often is exactly what I don't do. Like, literally, after I was done filming this entire thing, as of right now, I probably haven't deadlifted for about 3 weeks. But anyway, no better day to start than day one. Now, day one was pretty much a trial day. I was mainly trying to see what my current PR was, and it was not looking pretty.
Let me sit my stupid ass down. Bro.
So after working down to a reasonable weight, our starting PR was about 335 pounds. Not the best number, but it's a start. So I tried finishing off this workout by lifting in the 5 to 8 rep range. And that was about it. I wonder if I tried lifting this using sumo. Oh, guess that answers that. And remember, kids, don't forget to take your creatine. Now, on day 2, I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't feel that shit from the day before. That workout was honestly weak as a bitch. So I just chilled in bed all day and called up some McDonald's from Uber Eats. And bro, that shit was so good, I had to make a sex tape. And now by day 3, I could not even walk. But that don't matter, because now it's really time to lock in. Now, despite every joke I've probably made about sumo, I decided to genuinely try it. To see what all the infamy was about, because everyone and their mothers on the internet bitching about some
sumo is cheating because it's easier, you have little to no range of motion, bro.
So I decided to see if that was true for myself. So I loaded up the 365 I failed conventionally, and wait. This shit is amazing. Like, when you really sit here and think about it, why do we give a fuck? The goal of the deadlift is to pick that shit up off the ground, bro. Like, do you seriously think that if you're taking a nice stroll out on the town and you come across a dude being trapped under some rubble and you go to help him, but the best way to do that is by lifting it off of him sumo? Bro's just gonna be like,
"Did you lift that using sumo?"
Yeah.
You pussy, you just let me die.
Fuck you, bro. Like, bro, that's just such a monkey brain way of thinking. You're just gonna fail to save that dude because some asshole on the internet said if you don't pick it up conventionally that you're gay?
No, conventional is better. No, sumo is better.
Oi. Why not try to get good at both?
Can you feel my heart? Bum, 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 bum.
For me, at least, while I still very much felt my lower back activate, it was easier to pick up because I was able to use more leg drive and my torso was more upright. My body is also kind of built to do sumo. But a lot of you chronic internet users are not ready for that conversation just quite yet. So before you click off, no, I will not be doing this entire challenge using sumo. But I was kind of curious to know, could lifting sumo for a short period of time help me to improve my conventional? And with that, I really incentivize that you stick around to the end of the video to find out. I also tend to notice that people are always bitching about range of motion. Like, I'm convinced this is a type of range of motion y'all be tweaking over, because I can get that. Anyway, I digress. So this is my goal. I want to try to at least hit 4 plates within this 30-day time period, which is nearly about a 70-pound increase that we're gonna have to achieve. And I want to try to do it conventionally. But first, I needed to go take care of some business. So day 4, I woke up in a completely different state. And the journey wasn't over because right after I woke up, I had to prep to go to another state. Fun times all around. By day 5, I was really far from home. So far, in fact, I wasn't even on US soil anymore, but it was all good because the hotel had a gym and that's really all that mattered. But these assholes had a bitch machine, so I had no other choice but to work with that. Now here, I was going on an extremely long rant because earlier I kind of got a little bit scared. See, I was at the pool minding my own business and these chicks started catcalling me. And never before in my life have I felt more violated. And so I attempted getting in my sets for this deadlift, and I am not going to lie to you guys. This shit is not it, Chief.
Bro, oh my god, this platform makes it even worse. See, like, is deadlifting on a Smith machine even like actually a thing?
Like, bro, doing this shit is complete ass. Like, I have zero range of motion. Bro, like, the bar isn't actually 45 pounds. I weight that shit. It's actually like 20, bro. Like, bro, whoever invented this shit probably got no play at all whatsoever. At all. Bro is not beating the virgin allegations. I would like to apologize as I'm now just finding out bro is 96 years old. He had 2 wives and 3 kids. That was really ignorant of me, and I should not have said that unless I had all the information. So once again, I apologize. Bro is beating the virgin allegations. So since I finished my deadlifts, I decided to horse around in the gym for a little bit.
Oh, shit. What? Okay.
But you already know I had to post up for the gram.
As long as I got my suit and tie.
So day 6, it was time to return home, and at this point in my life, I have actually never had an In-N-Out burger. So I decided to try one on the way back, and you can see the hope fade from my face as I realized this is just a normal-ass burger, bro. But after finding out that In-N-Out is nothing like I knew what I had to do.
Guys, I just woke up. I think I'm gonna give myself a buzz cut today.
Okay, so back to business as usual, and today I actually managed to surprise myself. After consistently deadlifting for a week straight, I decided to get straight into the warm-up sets. And I wanted to see how much progress I've made since day 1. So I think it was time to try to go for a few PRs. I'm feeling 385, kind of. Oh my god. Not to try to bite off more than I can chew, we're gonna try 10 more pounds. And as you can see, I actually managed to surprise myself. Now, I tried to get up 405, but I was so cooked to the point where I could not do it. But this is good because so far, I'm only 10 pounds away from being able to hit 405 using sumo. So I decided to wrap up this workout by doing a few sets of triples. Now, I did these triples conventionally, but sets of triples are really good to getting your strength up as long as you're about 90 to 85% within your 1 rep max. I'm telling you guys, bro, 3 to 4 sets of 3, heavy as shit is the way ahead if you want to increase your deadlift, or like any lift for that matter, almost. So now we're on day 11 and we're making some pretty good progress. But see, training heavy and consistently does come with one downside. Now, I did try seeing how much progress I made conventionally, and while I was able to get up to 365 pounds that I failed to initially, I decided to go for 385. And this time I failed it, and it was for a pretty good reason too. Now, while I do generally prefer to work within low rep ranges, the only downside to doing that consistently is that your central nervous system, or CNS, becomes more vulnerable. You know, I already explained this shit once in a previous video. Just look at this right quick.
Quick biology lesson that I'll follow up on in a future video, but TLDR. Your central nervous system, or what I'll just call your CNS for short, is pretty much like the neurological signals your brain sends to your muscles to be able to output a certain amount of force needed to accomplish a certain task.
So while training in lower rep ranges will help you get stronger faster, you will not be able to do it as frequently, because at that point, I was kind of cooked. Doing it every 2 days for almost 2 weeks, it will catch up to you eventually, no matter who you are. And so after deciding to take the rest of the week off, here we are at day 16. Now, instead of trying to go for a PR this session, I just decided to do my working sets. And I also tried to do a more moderate warm-up that pretty much doesn't make me jump about a plate at a time. And so we went back to doing triples, started off doing 150, and then increased the weight by about 5 pounds each set. In this workout session, I was extremely content with because this time I did not have to shut it down halfway through. But once again, like I said, triples is where it's at, bro. We didn't shit ourselves, guys. Alright guys, that was not a bad session today. 4 sets of 3 was pretty solid to me. We'll be back in a couple days. And so on day 19, I locked in really hard. Now, since last time I was only 10 pounds off of 405, I wanted to attempt to go for the 405 this time. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I turned on my PR music, which is Ezio's Family, and here we go. That's it. We're done here. And then I tried 410, and at that point, I was cooked. But so at this point, I realized what I had to do. I had completed 405 using sumo. And with 11 days left of this challenge, I tried finishing it using conventional. So now we're back at it again with day 21. But after lifting sumo for so long, it really kind of helped me getting my conventional together. And so I tried seeing how high I could get, and surprisingly, I did get up 385. Did the same thing I did with the sumo and went for a fun little 395. And then surprisingly, I got that up too. And so then I proceeded to do a triple and then finished the workout with a 225 burnout set. Now day 24 is the moment of truth. Can I hit 405 conventionally? be damned. In only 24 days, I managed to hit the PR I was looking for, 405. So no better way to cap out this set than by doing some rep work. But at this point, since I had already hit 405 both sumo and conventionally, there was only one thing left to do. Now, because the total amount of weights I have laying around equals up to about 430 pounds, I just thought, why not just max out the rest of those? And I can do it using any form I want. So I decided to choose sumo. It low-key is kind of better. So day 27, it's time. Can I max out the 430 pounds that I have remaining? Or total, actually. And we did it. Time for 430. And that's probably not happening today. I'm cooked.
Next time, baby.
But then something crazy happened.
Saw a girl from my past. Just having fun on her story, bro. I gotta get this weight up now, bro. Fiber my beam, bro. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, that's heavy. Never mind. She can keep that. Oh boy. She thinks she could be happy without me? I don't think so.
CNS is absolutely cooked. I think I'm done here. So I started off with about a 335 conventional deadlift PR. Separately, my sumo PR was about 365 pounds, both of which I managed to increase to 405 and 420 respectively. So in terms of my conventional PR raised about 70 pounds, and my sumo only raised 55 pounds. Now in the beginning of the video, I did ask you guys if you thought doing sumo would actually manage to increase my conventional, and I'd argue yes. Sumo really helped me to prioritize both leg drive and keeping my chest up at all times, so that when I got to my conventional, I kind of just reapplied that, except with a little bit more effort. And did I forget to mention I did all of this at only 150 pounds body weight? And I'm pretty sure you also noticed I sound a little bit sick. But hey, that don't matter, because the next video we about to drop is about to be a straight banger, because y'all already know what time it is.